Good afternoon and welcome to Honu Headline News. I'm Davin.
And I'm Gavin, and we are your anchors for this week's broadcast. Starting with our announcements, there's still time to sign up for the Skittle Club watch party at the Consolidated Theater in Kapolei. All middle school and high schoolers are welcome. The anticipated movie start time is between 4:30 and 5:30 p.m.
If you want to sign up for virtual summer school, registration is open until May 23rd. Visit Honu Hub for more information and the registration link.
Graduation for the class of 2025 is on May 21st at 3 p.m., located in the Hawaii Convention Center, Kalakala Ballrooms.
Seniors, don't forget, your last day is May 15th.
Well, that's all the announcements for today. Next up, we have an exclusive senior H2H with JD and me.
I'm JD,
And I'm Gavin.
and we're your hosts for this week's H2H. This week's question is,
What are your plans after high school?
I'm here with,
Grayson.
and Grayson, what are your plans after high school?
I'm gonna go to the college, get my degree, start working, join the workforce, live my life.
Do you know which college?
Willamette. I got a huge scholarship for around like 40K per year, I think.
That's awesome.
I just throw water while you make recording.
I'm here with.
Okay.
And what are your plans after high school?
I'm going to be going to HCC to become a firefighter.
Very nice.
I'm here with,
Evan.
and Evan, what are your plans after high school?
After high school, my plans are to go to Manoa for a year and then the University of Colorado to study international business and Spanish.
Wow, that's awesome.
Thank you.
I'm here with,
Ari.
and Ari, what are your plans after high school?
I'm going to UH Manoa to study journalism and political science.
Wow, that's awesome. I'm here with,
Joshua.
and Josh, what are your plans after high school?
I plan to go to a four-year college, a university, and pursue a degree in computer science.
Do you know which school?
UH.
Thank you. Thank you everyone who participated. Now, back to our...
Thank you for that, JD and Gavin. How are you spending your summer?
Probably working.
Me too.
Now we have Davin's Corner with Davin.
Me. Thank you.
Bankers.
How's it, everybody? This is Davin's Corner. I'm Davin. That's my corner. And did you know this month is Mental Health Awareness Month? I'm dedicating my segment to help bring acceptance and break the stigmas behind mental health. It is just as important as our physical health. Let me tell you a little bit about mental health statistics. Globally, 1 in 4 people will experience mental illness at some point in their lives. Worldwide, there's 1 in 7 teenagers that experience mental health conditions, but they are largely unrecognized and untreated. About 50% of the public believes there is a youth mental health problem in the US. In a new federal survey, 1 in 5 adolescents report symptoms of anxiety or depression. But there's hope. I'm here to help break the stigma about accessing help. I'd like to introduce Ms. Atuaya, our very own 9th to 10th grade counselor. She would like to share with you some ways you can reach out if you or someone you know at school needs support.
Thanks, Davin. Yes, if anybody at school is experiencing anxiety or anything like that, they can definitely come see us, one of the counselors, myself, or Mrs. Kaupua. Or if you're not comfortable talking with one of us right away, you can use the Peace Room, which is right next to my office, and you can take a few minutes to kind of regulate yourself there. We'll probably come in and check on you while you're in there. If you need further support, come see us. We can definitely, talk to parents or see if there's anything outside of school that we can kind of help you with.
Thank you for that information, Ms. Atuaya. Appreciate it. Please also check out the Peace Studio for brochures and posters that my fellow psychology class students made to bring awareness to this important topic. That's all for this week's Davin's Corner. Remember, mental health matters. Let's shatter the silence. Shoots.
Wow, Davin. Thank you for bringing awareness to mental health.
And another special segment here, Davin's Corner, Part 2, with the senior advisors. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Davin's Corner. I'm Davin. This is my corner, and it's a little bit crowded today. I have some of the senior advisors here with me, and we're going to be asking them a couple questions. All right, so which student do you think will be the most successful after high school?
I would say probably all of them.
Oh.
Sarah Monson.
That was good. You know what? I do have an answer for that. Well, I have a possible answer for that. Toby Weldon. He wrote he's like a coder, and he's the one who's like super quiet. And one day he's going to be like a tech billionaire, and hopefully he'll remember HTA because there's a tech school where he learned all that?
See, I don't really define success just by money. And so I think there's going to be so many of them going to be successful as long as they find their path towards happiness.
Okay, so this whole time we're just gonna play like that game?
No, because that's only what people with money say.
I've also Miss Tuttle today.
Oh, well, Miss Tuttle might give that answer. Yes,
right.
that's right.
Micah Gomes.
Can I have an explanation?
Nope.
Okay.
You got
I
my
would say
answer.
Sarah M. Great paper.
Oh,
Very
nice.
self-directed.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, next question. Which student do you think is a class clown?
Evan Little.
Kainoa.
He's got a corner.
He's got a corner.
Evan Little as well.
Evan Little.
Look, we
Okay.
got a tie for
I
the
agree.
clown.
All right.
Oh.
What do you- there- Okay, there could have been a lot of answers for that one.
All right, next question. What is the strength of the senior class of 2025?
Bench pressing.
Resilience. They survived the pandemic and continued on in their school careers. They will overcome a lot.
I was
This
gonna
is
say
a-
perseverance.
This is a funny group. I gotta say, they're really funny. We just did the lock-in event. They're hilarious the entire time. So this is a really funny group.
Yeah, and I will say the staff definitely earned their money with this class this year for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's perseverance too, though. Resilience, perseverance. These guys they keep going. They're like, you know what? They're like that Energizer Bunny.
Yep.
They're like, yeah.
I say stealth. I never noticed one of them.
Okay.
All right, next question. Which student was the easiest to teach?
Sarah.
Mine is
Amber
Kaya.
Nurses.
Oh, Kai is good, yeah. I didn't have her. Or Sarah.
Very
Sarah
self-directed.
was easy.
You know who I had that was easy? Wow, was she easy? I was gonna say Isabella Naw.
Oh yeah, that kid was easy too.
Isabella Naw was good.
Yeah, Jade.
Oh,
Jade
Jade.
Tanaki.
She's also good.
I had, but that was one of the few. I don't think I taught a lot of them, but I taught Jade in 8th grade.
Like another one, Gavin Brown.
I know.
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
Gavin Brown. That's a
I
very
don't
good
know
one.
if that's fair because I didn't really have to teach him.
That's how easy it
Can
was.
you read instructions? Yes, then you'll be
Shout out to
fine.
JD. Shout out to JD.
Can you write my
Yeah,
instructions for
JD
me?
was also easy to
Yeah, can you write? I don't need ChatGPT. I've got Gavin Brown.
Yeah.
What's your bench up to today?
315.
Dang, dude. I was
Just
360.
talking to John David off camera.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Understand we're still on this space. John David was actually on that list with me too, because I
Yeah.
only had him for while you were gone, but
Yeah.
they were really easy.
Yeah. JD, Gavin, and Isabella were all really.
What about
edgy.
Annabella Kamich too? That kid was great.
Yeah.
She's
That was a deep sigh.
We're gonna have to
I love you. I love you, Annabella. I love you very, very dearly. I've
They're
had
cutting me.
Annabella.
Annabelle's
I've had her for
in this
4
class, you're right,
years.
because I had her as well in 8th grade.
Yeah.
She was very easy to teach in 8th grade.
Yeah. So I've had her for several
Miss
years.
Marie-
And Lisa too also was very easy.
Miss Marita needs the next question.
Oh yeah,
Next question. Next question.
Thank you.
If you could clone one student, which student would that be?
Clone.
Because you wouldn't want two.
Yeah,
of them.
speaking as someone who has a real life clone,
Yeah, me
it's
too.
overrated. You don't need another clone.
I'm an identical twin too. Both of us are twins, and having a clone is definitely over. What?
We're not twins of
We're
each other.
not twins. He has a
Like
twin
the
brother,
full
and I have a twin sister.
I can only think of a clone to do work for.
Oh, they don't. They don't. They create more work for you. I mean, don't you feel that way sometimes?
I would
100%.
clone Davin just because I think he could handle the scientific experiments.
Dabbing for
I wouldn't.
lab rat.
I wouldn't want to
Yeah, I'd be
put
lab-
that on any other student, but Davin.
But Davin's okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clone Evan Little.
Same reason.
Yeah.
But real life, he's very big.
Very big. Okay, next question.
If you were to adopt one student, which student would that be?
From the senior class?
Adopt us. Well,
Every student I've taught is my kid. I have 4,000 and keep on going. I'll take more. Take them all.
Noah.
Even
Mikado.
Micah Gomes.
Yeah, I need a babysitter.
Bro, man.
Exactly.
To babysit your kids.
You just know to
I think I would
babysit.
do.
Yeah, you're nuts.
Kingston's a senior, right?
No.
No, he's a junior.
Wow, sick burn seniors.
No, I was trying to think of like someone who's going to be able to specifically help me in like my side businesses. It's like a coder or two. So
See,
I'd adopt JD so he would teach me how to lift weights and be strong.
I would just have you carry me. If that's
You know,
doable.
Locella can do that for you too.
Well, I want it in
Locella
one
can-
of those baby Bjorns too. It's dead weight.
Well, as somebody who has 2 adopted children, I'm actually with you on this one. You all know you're my child because you all call me mom. Yes.
Well, it's weird when they do
They
that.
do.
it's also weird when you guys call me that too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you.
Are you walking down the hall hearing Mother Marita, Mother Marita? Is that what you hear when you walk down the hall?
No, I hear them say mom to me, and I'm like, your mom's got a mustache.
I hear, Miss, leave me alone.
Okay.
Do you guys mind giving a word of advice to upcoming seniors?
Just one word.
Word.
7.
7
You said a word of advice. 7
words.
Never procrastinate. It's easier at the end if you haven't procrastinated. So get it done early so you can really enjoy the end of the school year.
I would say that struggle is a good thing. You're not getting better or learning if you're not struggling. So embrace the struggle and persevere from it.
Yeah, Wednesdays aren't free days, but neither are Mondays and Fridays. Keep that in mind.
Take advantage of every single opportunity. If you haven't done it up until now and you're becoming a senior, take advantage of every opportunity that comes your way your senior year. Do it. You won't regret it.
Thank you.
Whatever you feel about the school, as you kind of like get to the end of senior year, you're gonna start feeling like a little nostalgic and like a little wistful and a little bit like, oh my goodness, like one of the last times I'm walking down the hallway. It's gonna be super cheesy. Lean into it, enjoy the moments, and then it'll make you remember high school even in a better light.
One more thing. Don't be the kid who comes back to your high school to hang out with high school kids. Don't be that guy.
But come back and visit occasionally to say hi to teachers and say hi to see the school.
Wait, I thought this was for upcoming.
Yes.
Yes.
But you still think about it.
Got
Yeah. But for seniors, do come back and we want to know like your successes. We want to know how you're doing.
You can email those.
Tell them you care, Glasser.
They know I care.
Okay. We care. We want you to come back and tell us how you're doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Davin.
Okay.
All right.
So,
That's it for this week's Davin's Corner. Shoots.
Well, that's all for this week's broadcast. Ta ta turtles. Catch you later.